and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome everybody to our March 18th Commissioners Court meeting. Let the record reflect most of the commissioners are here. Commissioner Sweeney is feeling under the weather, but we do have a forum. I'd like to call the meeting to order and ask that you please stand and join me in the pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to these Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Margie, you want to lead us in order?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to be here today, this beautiful day that you have provided us. Thank you for the many blessings you have bestowed on us. I pray, dear Lord, that you will give these gentlemen and ladies the knowledge and the wisdom to conduct the business in the way that you see fit, and that you will bless this county in many ways. I pray, dear God, that for all of our first responders and law enforcement agencies and everything that are out there taking care of our county and our country. I pray for all of the things that are going on in the world, that you will put your hand upon them and just protect those that are there serving the country in this time of war. I pray, dear God, you will watch over us and take us back to our jobs and do our businesses. You see that. Watch over us and protect us and forgive me my sins and trespasses. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Item number 4, public comments. Item number 5, announcement of possible discussion of items of public or community interest for which no action will be taken. Ms. Barber?
Good morning, everybody. I have 2 things. The first one is Workforce Solutions is having a career expo, and this is geared towards students in 9th through 12th grade. This is going to be on Tuesday, April 21st, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Workforce Solutions is working in conjunction with the Texas State University. They're in Polk County. This is where the Angelina College was, so now it's 3 colleges, Lamar State, Lamar Port Arthur, and Lamar Orange. This is going to be divided into industries, and we have different businesses that are coming in different departments so that the students could see the day in the life of. So day in the life of a commissioner, or the day in the life of an auditor, things like that, and it's an interactive event. We have Coldspring and Shepherd are attending. We would like to have some businesses or elected officials to come from San Jacinto County to set up a booth. The booths are set up, have the tables and chairs. You just bring your, it's kind of like the one that we did at the high school last year. A lot of you all came and set up your booth and talked about your businesses and stuff. So since we have students from San Jacinto County, it will be good to have some businesses or elected officials to come and set up a booth. Also, we already have confirmed Representative Janice Hope will be there. And so it would be very important that we have a good showing from each one of the counties. So if anybody's interested, I have the flyer with the barcode. You just scan this and you register. There's no cost to register, and we do feed you lunch. It's like a Subway or a Chick-fil-A, box meal. So that's 9 a.m. to 1. And then the second thing I have, so I have to change gears from workforce. Yeah, it's at, yes, it is 1017 US Highway 59 Loop West. Yeah, it's Tuesday, April 21st. And I had sent this, I think in January, to Tracy, and she was supposed to send it out to all the offices, but I do have copies of the flyer if you want, so that you can,
Day of the week is.
it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
And we do have a copier in the room in there if we need to make more copies.
Okay.
It's working.
Yeah. And if you want to make more copies? Did you scan the barcode? And like I said, it's very important that we represent and talk to the students. Initially, we had it set for 11th and 12th grade students, but then we open it up to 9th and 10th because we have breakout sessions. So if you say you want to be a nurse, you go in one section and then you talk to nurses, people that are in the field. It'll give the students a real life experience. Then all of the booths are set up by industry. So you have healthcare and education, general business, and business services. And then you have manufacturing, warehousing. So we already have like Georgia Pacific, GP, Royal Martin. We have a couple of the banks in Polk County. The DA's office in Polk County has already registered. So it's several things like that. So it's businesses, industries, anything.
Same thing we did at school.
Yes, sir. It's the same thing, it's just bigger. Just
So why are they
bigger.
gonna do that again?
I don't know, because they're having some changes going on at the school. I worked with Ms. Pettigo there when she was the counselor. Now they have a different counselor, and I'm not really sure of what they're doing. But I'm open to setting up another event like that at the school. But for now, this one is taking the place of that until they kind of decide what they're gonna do. And the reason it's in Polk County is because my workforce office covers San Jacinto County, Polk, and Tyler. So Polk is kind of in the middle, right? The next thing that I have, changing hats to NAACP, there is going to be a scholarship banquet, and this is Saturday, April 25th, 6 p.m. It's going to be at the Jones Educational Complex. This is for scholarships. This is the Polk and San Jacinto County NAACP. So it's for all the schools in Polk and San Jacinto County. We have scholarships being awarded to students in Coldspring, Oakhurst, Onalaska, Livingston, Leggett, Shepherd, Goodrich, Camden, Corrigan, Camden, and then Big Sandy. The theme is Legacy in Flight, Financing Today's Scholars so that they can soar like eagles. It's going to be a Western-themed event, so we're asking everybody to wear the best Western outfit. The event starts at 6 p.m., and our guest speaker is going to be Dr. Kenneth O'Neal, who has opened up the medical center there in Point Blank, right next to Eastside Church, where Reverend Elmore is the pastor. So right next to that, he's opened up that medical center, and he's going to be the guest speaker. So this is Saturday, April 25th, and
Where is it gonna be?
Jones Educational Complex. So the tickets are $40 each. A table is $300, but we also have various sponsorships. You can do a bronze sponsorship for $500, silver for $1,000, and a gold sponsorship for $1,500. Again, this is all for scholarships. So I have the sponsorship letters, and I also have a flyer for you all. We can also, since this is for scholarships, we can also provide a tax receipt as well. If someone needs like a receipt for their business, then we can provide that as well. Last year it was very nice. We had the sheriff was there, his whole group, so we had a big table with them, and we like to recognize the county officials. So these are individuals that have supported you in the election and throughout. So we want to make sure that we can provide scholarships. And the NAACP is an interracial organization providing scholarships. It's not just for people of color, for everybody. It's an interracial organization. And so we would really love to have your support. Any questions?
So how many scholarships did you give out last year? Did you say what
We gave out 2 for Coldspring, 2 in Shepherd. Well, only one person applied in Shepherd. We gave out 2 in Livingston, 2 in Goodrich, and then Onalaska, Big Sandy, Camp, all those other schools did not submit any. Yes, sir. 8. Yes, sir. That's where it is. Exactly. All right. Thank you.
This weekend? The chamber?
20, no, it's not this weekend.
That's not this I say Monday.
Oh, go ahead. I'd like to put our thoughts and prayers out there for a road bridge and for Joe Citizen. This morning about 3:30, they rushed up to the hospital. They did emergency surgery on the brain for a blood clot.
Oh, wow.
So I haven't had an update yet. So good guy, good people. Yes. Retired from TxDOT, come to work for the county. Item number 10, consideration, discussion, and possible vote to approve the order of San Jacinto County Commissioners Court regulating the time, place, and number of political signs electioneering on county-owned property. This Walker is not here. Mr. County
Your Honor,
I don't know where there was too many signs on county-owned property. I think what this probably refers to is over there across from the election, it got a little chaotic number of signs, but that's actually the city right of way. And it's not county-owned property. I don't think we've ever authorized putting political signs on county property.
Well, I don't think we can authorize it. We can't deny it as long as it's so many feet away. If it's a polling place, the law, the clearly states that it's a polling place, it can be 72 hours prior, 72 hours after, as long as it's 100 and something feet away from the church. But I don't think that, I'm not gonna go to regulate the placement of signs. I mean, because then you're gonna be accused of letting somebody put them or not letting somebody put them.
Well, this don't have anything about the distances, but,
It was already law, right?
yes, all law.
she could probably elaborate. She's not, I'll say that. She's not here to talk on it. She's the one that asked me to put it on there, so. Is that a motion to table? Yes. All right, we'll table that, and maybe if she wants it back on there, she can speak on it and see. All right, next, item number 11, consideration, discussion, possible vote to approve and declare a proclamation for April as Child Abuse Prevention Month activities for Child Abuse Prevention Month and vote on new members for the board. Ms. Allen?
I would make that motion, yes.
Good morning. I'm hoping this is the last time I come.
Well, okay,
I
so,
hope to see you many, many more years.
I'm getting too old for this. We need some younger volunteers.
it says new members on the board.
Yeah,
Do we have any candidates?
we have 2 new members, but the background checks, have already been made.
Do you have anybody specifically who wants to approve? I didn't see the list.
It's Hattie Cameron
Patty?
from Precinct 4. we have Debbie Anderson is from precinct 3. Debbie Anderson and goodness, I don't know.
Can we get a motion to approve the proclamation and approve the two new members, Patty Allen and Debbie Anderson? So moved. Have a motion by Commissioner Matuno. Second by Commissioner Donnelly. Any comments? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it, unanimous 4-0. San Jacinto County Child Abuse Prevention and Neglect Month, April 2026. Whereas April was first declared Child Abuse Prevention Month by presidential proclamation in 1983, and whereas the National Committee for Prevention of Child Abuse and thousands of concerned citizens and groups have provided the impetus and support to institutionalize it, and whereas every child deserves the right to grow and develop in a healthy, safe, loving, and secure environment, and whereas parents and care providers need support and recognition for their efforts in providing positive environments for child growth and development, and whereas this county has collaborative programs for family empowerment involving educational and social services agencies, religious and civic organizations, and city and county governments, and whereas it is important for partnerships for prevention to be established among all groups and individuals for the elimination of conditions which could lead to the harm of children. Therefore, let it be known that the County of San Jacinto County, Texas is commemorating April as Child Abuse Prevention and Neglect Month and encourages its citizens to cooperate in endeavors to eliminate abuse.
Thank goodness we didn't have any child fatalities last year.
Yeah, that's good.
We had 17.
Did some of your members take those? Do they find places for them or not?
No, you have, cookie that picks up those, and then it's the Texas Family Care Network that takes them in.
17.
I also need approval to decorate the gazebo for Child Abuse Prevention Month and to put up a display on the courthouse lawn, which will be the pinwheel display like we had last year.
Anything else?
Just fly our flag over the courthouse.
All right, can I get a motion to that effect?
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Mars, to approve decorate the courthouse lawn, gazebo, and fly the flag during the month of April. Can I get a second? I have a second by Commissioner Donnelly. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it, it's unanimous 4-0.
Judge, can we get a couple comments?
Sure.
I'm gonna give an announcement on.
Are you done, young lady? Thank you so much.
I'll give an announcement on the county employee. His son just texted me, he said, Dad is out of surgery. The leg has full movement back on his left side. He's tired but coherent, cracking jokes and asking for a twisted tea. The doctor is going to keep him for observation and I'll see you for 24 hours. Very good news.
Wow.
Thank you. Twisted tea. All right.
Item number 12, consideration, discussion, possible vote to approve minor plat for Mendez Estates 8.35 acre tract, abstract 314, Evelyn Woodford survey, tract 11, into 4 lots, the smallest being 2.087 acres, Raphael and William Mendez.
So everybody's got one of these prior. They're not here, I don't know.
It don't matter, Mr. Woods has looked at it, and this, I think this first started out as a family division, and y'all kind of see through the smoke and said, nah, y'all can't sell it if you do a family division, and within the time, within the time, they can't start selling lots, so they backed up and did the minor plat, right?
Well, they were already questioning about cutting out another acre for the mom.
What gives you the impression that if you divide it in the family, they can't sell it? That's, we don't have.
There's some state regulations that if they do a family division, it can be 6 to 10 years. Divide it further. Well, they will, no, but it's a state one, and they want already to cut another acre out later in the year for the mother-in-law. And then we have the same people, or they have about 4 different spots right there by San Jacinto. So,
Here's Solutions County Road, right?
yes, sir.
And you got a state highway, they all touch the highway at the minimum 220-something feet.
There is a letter from TxDOT to approving, they now require 450 foot frontage on their highways before they'll permit for culverts and stuff, and one of them was shy of it, but they got approval from them, so the letter is in this packet. So that.
This ain't the same one that you showed me the other day, this is a different thing. You showed me one over there at the young cemetery.
Oh, no, that was a different one. That was another
That's
line.
what I thought this was until I looked at the plan.
We've been working on this for a
So,
while.
Mayor, you good?
They followed through with everything,
No problem? No problem. I make the motion to approve the minor plat.
and I'll second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Jacinto. A second by Commissioner Dominic. What about water and sewer?
The letters are in there. There's water anywhere. Electrical. Phone.
I don't think Mr. McCoppin got the letter, so I'm trying to bring them out.
Well, it's San Houston Electric, and they are, I think, doing all the water wells
I
except.
see a letter from TxDOT here that says it's, Sam Houston says they got enough juice to give them power. Phone company. The water and sewer was my question. Ain't got no water and sewer out here.
Well, it says,
What, the size, the smallest was 2 acres, that's probably big enough to put a sewer system in. I'm quite sure it is, isn't it, Governor? Now, the water that the, I don't want to tell them if they drill wells and they don't get nothing. They don't have to get them a water tank, I guess, and haul water.
they got in their plat notes too, there, no permitting will be given until that approved for water and sewer.
The properties are big enough to drill a well. Nobody knows whether you got water down there until you do it.
We're gonna big enough, we can get water. It's not enough you can drink.
If it's near Sandy Creek,
Need a desalinization plant.
you don't get, Any other comments? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. It's unanimous, 4-0. You can sign this. So, it's funny, our rules say, if you're doing a plat, you don't have to put no ads out or nothing. But if you're replatting a plat, you gotta put it in the paper for 3 weeks.
Yes.
So, you got one that's signed by them?
No. What are engineers?
They probably need to sign before I sign. I mean, they're swearing to certain things, and if they never show up and swear to it,
Should we?
that's just me, though.
Okay.
We don't approve it, but
They gotta get their act. Okay.
they're just gonna go ahead and sign it. I'm just,
And then I'll wait.
I'm the easiest one to catch.
Yeah, you're closer.
You can persuade them to sign it. I don't even see, brother.
Do y'all mind signing it, and then I'll wait on Judge?
They haven't, nobody has signed it, it's the, we're part now.
No, we got one.
Just one signature. You ain't answering yourself. As long as you're not answering yourself, you can talk to yourself.
I did. Don't worry, I did. Is it on the place? Yeah, I do.
You want to wait?
Don't worry about it. I think it's just,
Do you want
when
to?
you get old, that's what happens.
I'll bring it to you.
I can't remember if you're good about public comments. Not feeling good. Equipment right here, and related services.
Actually, they put some on there that and no dwellings until the sewer and septic.
Well, that's good.
We're trying to encourage it.
All right, item number 13, consideration, discussion, and possible vote to approve Senate Bill 8 grant program.
Good morning. All right, Senate Bill 8 is state-funded money given to us by the state because we're part of the 287G program. Since we're part of that, we automatically qualify for that $80,000, which we can use. And since there's no other match to it, no nothing, all we have to do is apply for it, and we get it.
$80,000 bucks.
$80,000.
I have one quick question, Mr. Joey. Down on that paragraph number 4 or 5, says equipment and related services for police officers and other personnel related to the agreement, including the repair or replacement of equipment not provided under this agreement. What would they not provide? You know, that's all I see on it.
Not provided by the 287 funding.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. So
And I'm gonna use that for radios, by the way.
Okay.
You're gonna use this magnet for radios?
Yeah, the in-car radios, because, we got all our handhelds.
So that was my question, what do you?
In-car radios and then equipment to, like printers, anything else I need for the inside the car, like some more laptops.
How many cars do we have? Because I know we bought 20 in-car radios.
Yeah, you bought 20,
Yeah.
but you bought 20, we have about 35 cars.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Lawrence. Second by Commissioner Katuno. There's no match or nothing.
Nope. We just have to qualify.
Automatically qualified.
Any other comments? And we have to pass this resolution, right?
Yes, sir.
And the motion includes passing the resolution, correct?
I'll second it.
All right, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it, unanimous, 4-0. Resolution authorizing application for SB 8 Immigration Enforcement Grant. Whereas the Texas legislature has established the SB 8 Immigration Enforcement Grant Program to provide funding to eligible counties for costs associated with immigration enforcement activities. And whereas San Jacinto County is eligible to apply for funding under SB 8 Immigration Enforcement Grant Program, and whereas Commissioners Court of San Jacinto County finds it is in the best interest of the citizens of San Jacinto County to apply for and participate in the program to support law enforcement efforts and offset related expenditures, and whereas grant funds will be used in accordance with program guidelines for allowable costs, which may include personnel, equipment, training, detention costs, and other eligible expenses related to immigration enforcement. Now therefore be it resolved by the Commissioners Court of San Jacinto County, Texas, that the county hereby authorizes submission of the application for SB 8 Immigration Enforcement Grant Program for the grant period as specified by the awarding agency. County judge is authorized to execute all documents necessary to apply for, accept, reject, alter, or terminate the grant on behalf of the county. The county agrees to comply with all grant requirements, assurances, and reporting obligations as required by the awarding agency. If awarded, grant funds shall be placed in the appropriate county fund and expended in accordance with the approved grant budget and applicable laws. Have you submitted a budget? Is there a budget attached?
No, there's not much attached yet.
Okay.
Gotta get the funding first.
I would think when you submit, you're showing them your budget so they know what you're gonna do.
No, it's automatic $80,000, so it's just a flat.
Yeah, that's why, sir. Post population.
I thought you were gonna say.
It's all dealing with population.
What agencies administering the grant? The governor?
Yeah, the government.
Do you already have one flag?
Don't talk about it.
I only have that one page, so it's.
That's all it is.
Okay, great. All right, next, item number 14, consideration, discussion, and possible vote to approve equipment donation.
Good job.
You ready for that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Crime Stoppers, since we've become real active in them, they have asked us for what equipment we'd like to have. We told them we'd like to have a drone because we've been wearing out Jeffs.
So, Crime Stoppers, San Jacinto Crime Stoppers?
San Jacinto, Montgomery County, Liberty County, it's a
Okay,
multi-county.
because they got so inactive, they couldn't put me on the judgments that everybody has to donate part of their probation to Crime Stoppers. So you need to tell the DA to start putting that back.
Yeah, we're blowing and going with them right now.
Good.
We've been arresting people up on tips and stuff people are sending in. Matter of fact, we're probably doing more than Montgomery County is right now with the Crime Stoppers.
Now, Mr. Johnny, what is one of them drones cost like Kelly use?
The one we just got granted and given to us is $7,000.
$7,000?
How much was yours, Jeff?
It was about the same price as the solar technology. I've looked at this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is several years old.
It was $8,000 to $10,000 for that one.
So is yours still usable? I mean,
Yeah, they've been using it. I borrow it back whenever I need it.
yeah, so is that gonna still be applicable to him when he needs to come get y'all?
Yes, if he needs ours, because I mean, his
Well, I mean, he may wreck it tomorrow, and he may not have one. Y'all may wreck yours.
well,
I'm just making sure.
well, that's negative, man, we're not going negative, we're not wrecking on $7,000 piece of equipment, so. That's a big no-no.
Reciprocity. Reciprocity.
There you go, I'm just trying to make sure that's gonna happen.
But anyway, that was funded to us by the Crime Stoppers that are willing to give it to us. Also, we'll be bringing to y'all another item that that they did yesterday, which is not on my agenda, but yesterday I also approved. They're gonna give us a Jeep.
A Jeep?
A Jeep, and it's, well, Montgomery County has it now. They gotta go through the process of getting rid of, they're gonna take it off their rolls, and we're gonna end up getting it.
Was it one through the military they got on the team?
No, this is a regular Jeep, it's all decorated out, says Crime Stoppers, San Jacinto County, and they're gonna have it restriped for us, specifically for us.
Can I get a motion to accept the donation of the drone? I have a motion by Commissioner Natuno, a second by Commissioner Dominic. Any other comments? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, unanimous, 4-0.
So, just giving y'all a little heads up on that, that's coming up.
All right, anything else, Chief?
Other than, be careful riding at nighttime. We've been knocking them dead at night.
What's that?
Been arresting DWIs left and right.
Foolishness,
Especially on 3278.
We're picking them up left and right, so we're just working the county.
all right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you, Chief.
Item number 15.
Chief, do you have this in hand already? Have you been given this already? The drone? Yeah. Okay.
That's why that's what she said.
Does it have a card or whatever? I have to add this to insurance. This is all it is, and this is all. Okay.
Item number 15, consideration, discussion, possible vote to approve necessary actions regarding matters pertaining to the community park.
So, I don't know if y'all see pictures, but
Yeah, I drove by there, I didn't see it. Yeah, you posted something.
So you get the other pumps in?
I believe it came in yesterday, but I have to double check on that. He was double checking on that for me. So it, basically one of it's a brace and then some bed covers is what we're waiting on, and I believe some clothes. Other than that, it's there. So the next step would be putting the fabric down and then getting the chips donated and getting the border around it.
Thank you. So the fabric goes and then the chips go on top of the fabric, so the grass don't grow up through
And we put
the
the border around it so we don't lose our material. And we need to do it on both the little one and the big one.
Yeah.
The other one's got so much grass and debris around it. So that's where we are.
Do we know how much bark we need? How many cubic yards of bark we need?
I can find out.
What kind of border are you gonna put around it?
I'm looking for, they sell the border that can go around it, and it's like a,
Plastic stuff, or just got stakes in the ground?
yeah. But they sell the more bulky, but it's probably a little more expensive, but I'll price it out and see.
Let me know about the bark. I think we've got that donated. How many cubic yards?
I visited with the mayor. The mayor is doing us a solid. We were worried about permit with TxDOT. I may have mentioned this before, but the city's already doing a bunch of sewer work on 150 West out by Frontier Tractor, and they have an application to do sewer work within the TxDOT right of way, and he says, well, why don't I just amend my application and make this part of that same application so we don't have to start over.
Thanks.
So he's, next time you see him, he's carrying the ball. That saved us a long process, plus he deals with them so much, he knows I was gonna start at Austin and just started. And he said, no, you need to talk to so-and-so and Livingston. Anyway, yeah, that's who it is. He's carrying the ball. He got back with me yesterday. I had lunch with him. He said, when they get down to the right of way, first of all, we gotta get our guy, and I've already told him to make a drawing of what he's actually doing. And he wants, TxDOT requires where those two driveways are, that put a piece of steel pipe in there so he can slide the sewer pipe in that. Now, we didn't make that one of the conditions. Now, I don't know, we just talked about 20-foot pipe, but do we have any pipe that, what size is it? I don't know. I guess it'd probably be about 8 inch, 8 inch. Well, the sewer pipe is probably 6 inch, so 8 inch or so. Man, I think I got some 12 inch. I think steel that long. All I'm saying is he'll have to add on to his bid and whatever. Materials has already started going up on him, so if we could provide the pipe, he wouldn't have to adjust his bid. I'll look see what I hate to open that door because I'll look see what I can find. You know, he's 20 foot by a minimum of 8 inches, and there's 2 pieces. There'd be 2 pieces. Be 40 foot?
We got 2 driveways.
Oh, we have 2 driveways. There's 2 driveways, one for each driveway.
Okay, 2 pieces, okay.
I know that it seemed like Luke had a bunch of metal light posts that would probably.
Yeah, he's donating 4 to us, 4.
Yeah, but they're made out of pipe and they probably are big enough, but I haven't looked at it.
Yeah.
I guess galvanized, that'd be.
Well, and I know at the bottom, they're pretty good size.
Anyway.
So, I realize that they made us sleeve under the state roads, but I didn't realize they make you sleeve under a driveway.
That's what the mayor told me. And it might be him, it might be TxDOT, I don't know, he just, I'll admire him and see what I have.
I spoke.
Probably got some, but boy, I hate to turn loose of it.
Kind of like in bar joints.
Yeah, well, I got, the boys that done took them over. They got some nice sheds.
They got good, though.
Yeah.
They're good, they take it over.
Yeah.
So I spoke to Jeremy Jordan yesterday, and he called and said that they were originally gonna take the dirt from off 3081, but that's too far to load that much dirt. So he did.
I think Dalton's probably got a, I've been told you got a world of dirt to make.
I got clay.
That's what she's needing.
Huh?
That's what she wants.
Hey, I'll take you that. I had 5,000
I
yards
called you
of
and I
clay.
asked you if you had some, and you said no.
No, you asked for field dirt.
Oh, that's what they said, fill dirt.
No.
He did the mounds with it, all they need is clay.
She told me field dirt, and I said I didn't have that. But clay, I got plenty.
Okay, I'll call him back.
$500 bill, let me know.
Probably about that. But anyways,
Who
I
said
know-
$30? How many we
it
need?
was a joke.
How many do we need? Do you know?
I think they said about, I don't know, Lonnie's coordinating that.
No, he ain't. He asked my boy to do it, how to do it.
I told him to talk to Greg.
And it's good with him.
Okay.
I'll give you his phone number, you can call it, it'll be.
Yeah, we need some help,
Absolutely.
And when we get out there,
Just call me, we'll get with Greg, y'all figure what he needs.
I may have misspoke, but I told him that all the commissioners would be more than happy to help with the trucking. So I hope I didn't misspeak. I said,
We're all good on these ends.
Luke might charge us, I'm just joking.
I had 3 trucks.
Hey, we'll be fine. We talking 30 loads, we talking half a day.
I don't think you need 30 loads.
I'm just saying half a day, with all those trucks, we'll be done.
10 if you want.
Yeah.
I'll get it, yeah.
All loads.
That's all I have.
thank you,
So
so
we'll have to be ready to.
I got to serve with a demand letter personnel. So I believe we'll take a call waiting on the DA. Let the record reflect it's 9:46. We're going to adjourn regular session, go into regular executive session, and discuss under Texas Government Code Section 5, 071, 072, 0725, 074, and 076.